Exactly 30 years ago, Mobile Fighter G Gundam premiered its very first episode in Japan, so today we've got some information to talk about concerning its 30th anniversary. Before I get into my thoughts though, I want to hear from you guys, so head on down to the comments section below and let me know your thoughts on this information once I've actually told it to you, and while you're there please do leave a like on this video and subscribe if you're a fan of anime and Japanese gaming content and want to see plenty more Gundam videos like this in the future. Kicking things off, we've got a visual celebrating the 30th anniversary of the series, illustrated by Shinpei Sawa, who was involved in doing a lot of the key animation in Witch from Mercury, and I really like this new illustration. Now, I've not seen G Gundam, I'll preface that straight away, so I don't really know like a whole lot about all these characters, but just the illustration itself, I think it looks really good. I like the white accents where you kind of got top panel kind of thing in white, bottom panel thing in white as well, and you kind of got this letterbox thing in the middle, nice sunset in the background. I just really like the vibes of this visual, and of course, you know, it showcases all the characters in their very different for Gundam character design, I'll say, which is something I definitely do appreciate. You got the, I believe it's either the God Gundam or it might be the Shining Burning Gundam, whatever it's called. Like I said, I've not seen G Gundam, so I don't know what all this stuff is. I'm just going off of things I've seen in the past about it, but it's definitely something I would be very open to putting up on my wall. I think it just looks really good, and I'm sure G Gundam fans are very happy about it, and I'm sure plenty of G Gundam fans will probably want to put this on their wall as well. Now we'll move into the more exciting stuff, the things that people are probably far more interested in than just a straight illustration. Not that the illustration is bad by any means, but this is more so about future content for G Gundam. Now, to give a little bit of backstory on this, at the 45th anniversary event, I think a couple of weeks ago at this point, a new character was teased. They showcased some concept art sketches that they made for it, confirming basically that G Gundam would be getting a continuation of sorts. They didn't go any further into it than that. They simply said a new G Gundam project is in the works. Didn't detail what it was, didn't say whether it would be an OVA, a series, a movie, a manga, nothing like that. There was practically zero information, but today we kind of have a lot more information concerning what that will be. So alongside the unveiling of the 30th anniversary illustration, it was revealed that this new project will be a set of side stories almost that is set before, during, and after the events of the original G Gundam series. Now I know a lot of people hearing that are probably going to get very excited. More G Gundam content, awesome, great for the fans and all that. But here's where we get into the real kicker, the thing that I think is going to turn a lot of people off, and that's that it's going to be released as a light novel. The side stories will be posted on the official G Gundam website, with chief director of the original series Yasuhiro Imagawa involved in the development, and these are due to release all throughout summer 2024. They basically said that they'll be posted on the G Gundam website, so it's going to be almost like little extracts, little stories that we can read through and I guess learn a bit more about the G Gundam universe. I don't know like whether it's going to be super focused on things or whether it's almost just going to be this like almost anthology of little side stories set at different times in the timeline. Personally speaking, my thoughts on it, I honestly don't care either way, and that's simply because I haven't seen G Gundam. Now, I'm sure for G Gundam fans, and like I said, I'm not a fan, so I can't speak 100% truth to this, but I'm sure a lot of fans are going to be very underwhelmed and disappointed by this, because when you announce, okay, we're doing some sort of continuation, 30th anniversary, people get excited about stuff, and then when you come out and say it's a light novel, it's not even a manga, it's just a light novel, so it's just going to be written stuff, you're not going to have the imagery to go alongside it, so I know there's going to be a lot of people that are very underwhelmed with this, but at the same time, there's more content, like, you know, it's regardless of whether it's a manga, an anime, whatever it may be, it's more storytelling within the universe, especially when you've got the involvement of Yasuhiro Imagawa, who was heavily involved with the original series, being the chief director. That's a good sign, I guess. They've not like ruled out the possibility of this ever being adapted into an anime. I'm sure at some point down the line it could potentially happen. I have no inside sources on that or anything, that's just a theory that I'm pulling out, but I guess if this proves to be popular in terms of who's looking at it, then maybe they'll look at more G Gundam stuff in the future. At the end of the day, when new content comes out for a series that you love, you should always try and look at it. Always try to show support for it, because it shows that there is interest in this specific franchise. In this case, it's a specific series of Gundam. So if you show interest in G Gundam related content, well then Bandai, Sunrise, all those kind of people, the people at the top, they're going to see that and think there's interest in this. Let's do more of this, because it obviously works. It's the same with like what we're seeing with Seed Freedom now. I imagine that because that film has been so successful, they are going to look in terms of the future and think, let's make more Seed content. That's just the way the business stuff works. If you consume something and show support for something, chances are you will get more of it. But that is all the news that we have today. Maybe not the most exciting of updates, maybe not the thing that people were wanting from this, but at the end of the day, I think this update has provided us more than what the 45th anniversary event of Gundam did. The illustration, the new key visual thing that they made, I think that looks really good, and I'm sure they're going to make a lot of merchandise out of that. And then concerning this light novel stuff, like I said, I'm not a fan of G Gundam simply because I haven't seen it. Either way, I wouldn't have really cared, but for those that are big fans, I do kind of feel a sense of sympathy for you because I know that you're probably wanting an anime adaptation of sorts, but instead you're getting a light novel. Hopefully it is well written, and who knows, maybe someday we might get an anime adaptation of it. Before I get out further, please do leave a like on this video and also subscribe if you're a fan of anime and Japanese gaming content and want to see plenty more videos like this in the future. And head on down to the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts on this news. Are you pleased with this announcement for G Gundam's 30th anniversary? Are you displeased? Are you furious at the fact that you're not getting a new anime? So let me know all that down in the comment section below. But as always, thank you so much for tuning into mchat today. I'll see you guys next time.